Beyond the veil, the cloud of glory, the manifest presence of God. Every time fire appears in Scripture, there is also cloud. One burns with brilliance, the other softens the blaze. Together they show us a paradox at the heart of God: glory that reveals yet hides, power wrapped in mercy. Beyond the veil, the cloud of glory is the atmosphere of His nearness, the holy covering that allows the infinite to dwell among the finite. The cloud that covered the mountain. Exodus 19 verse 9 records the Lord saying to Moses, "I am going to come to you in a dense cloud so that the people will hear me speaking with you and will always put their trust in you." The mountain trembled, fire burned, and a thick cloud descended. The cloud concealed what human eyes could not endure. It was protection and revelation at once. Exodus 24, verses 15 to 16, says, "When Moses went up on the mountain, the cloud covered it, and the glory of the Lord settled on Mount Sinai. For 6 days the cloud remained, and on the seventh, God spoke. The cloud was a waiting room between heaven and earth." The cloud that guided the people. When the tabernacle was built, Exodus 40 verse 34 tells us, "Then the cloud covered the tent of meeting, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle." Israel learned to move with the cloud. When it lifted, they journeyed. When it rested, they stayed. The presence of God became their compass. Day by day, the cloud shaded them from desert heat. By night, fire glowed within it to give them light. God's guidance was not a concept. It was visible, tangible, moving among them. The cloud that filled the temple. Generations later, Solomon dedicated the temple, and again the cloud appeared. 1 Kings 8 verses 10 to 11 says, "When the priests withdrew from the holy place, the cloud filled the temple of the Lord. The priests could not stand to minister because of the cloud, for the glory of the Lord filled His temple. Human effort stopped when divine presence filled the space. The cloud announced that God had taken residence. The cloud that revealed the sun. Centuries passed until one day, on another mountain, the cloud returned." Matthew 17 verse 5 records, "While Peter was still speaking, a bright cloud enveloped them, and a voice from the cloud said, 'This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased. Listen to him.'" The same glory that once rested on Sinai now rested upon Christ. The Father's voice still spoke from within the cloud, confirming that the full manifestation of glory is found in His Son. This time, the cloud did not come to hide God from humanity. It came to reveal God through Jesus. The cloud that enfolds the church. In Acts 1 verse 9, "As the risen Christ ascended, a cloud received Him out of their sight. He did not disappear into emptiness. He entered the realm of glory." And Scripture promises He will return in the same way. 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 17 says that when He comes again, believers will be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. The cloud is the vehicle of reunion between heaven and earth. Hebrews 12 verse 1 speaks of a great cloud of witnesses, the redeemed who now dwell in that same glory, watching and cheering those still on the journey. This cloud surrounds us even now, unseen but real, the atmosphere of heaven pressing close to earth, the cloud of glory within. Under the new covenant, we no longer follow an external cloud because the glory has moved inside. 2 Corinthians 3 verse 18 says, "We all, with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory." The veil is lifted. The cloud has become communion. God's presence still covers, but now it covers from within, the Spirit dwelling in the believer as the living temple. Closing revelation. Beyond the veil, the cloud of glory is not a symbol of distance, but of intimacy. It shields so that we may draw near. It fills so that we may be changed. The same glory that hovered over Sinai now rests upon hearts made holy by Christ. When we yield to His presence, the invisible becomes tangible again. Peace settles, awe rises, and the atmosphere of heaven fills the soul. Follow the cloud of His Spirit. When it moves, move. When it rests, rest. For the same glory that led Israel through the wilderness now leads the children of God through life. A cloud by day, a fire by night, until faith becomes sight, and the whole earth shines with the knowledge of His glory.